Hello, I'm Radiant Prime. Welcome to the channel. We're going to get into a no-nonsense guide on how to drift right away. So, we are in practice mode in the game. But first off, let's set up our controls and make sure they are what we want. So, I press escape. I'm going to the menu. I'm going to go to the options over on the right-hand side and then directly to controls. To start with, what I want to do is make sure that I have throttled down to stop boosting, toggled off. By default, it would be on, so I'm going to toggle it off. So that means that if I throttle down, I hit my key to decelerate whilst I'm boosting or drifting, then my drift won't stop, which would be annoying. I want my drift to continue even if I throttle down. And my drift input mode is set to hold. So you could have it set to double tap, but I would recommend setting it to hold. I will be using hold throughout the rest of this tutorial. So then at the top of this page, I can go to remap controls. And I'm going to set my controls for flight. And I am using HOCAS or hands-on joystick and a keyboard. So I'll start with the keyboard, and I have boost set to space, and then drift whilst boosting set to shift. If you can do, set up two different keys rather than using a combo key. On controller, you would have combo, so boost is set to left stick down, and then the combo is you hold that then, that same button, you hold the same button down whilst boosting to start your drift. And flight stick is very similar. So combo boost and then combo drift whilst boosting is the same button being held down whilst boosting to drift. There is a separate binding here for drift whilst boosting on joystick. As far as I know, that doesn't actually work, and if you're trying to use that, that might be why you're having problems. Perhaps there are some joysticks it works on, but from what I've heard, it doesn't, and it doesn't work for me personally. Anyway, let's go back to the practice mode. So I'm just in a TIE fighter. I'm using a reinforced hull because that will drift further and make it a little bit easier to see what's going on. But you can drift in absolutely any ship, and it's an easy thing to do. So to start with, let's look at a boost. Let's make sure we're boosting correctly. I'm going to boost by pressing spacebar. I just tapped it once. I didn't hold it, and then I stopped my boost by tapping it again. Okay? So you can see when I boost, all those kind of flight lines, they start elongating and spreading out, and also my speed is going to 249 there. That might be slightly different for different ships, but it won't hit that top speed any other way. So currently my throttle is full, I'm on 119, but as soon as I boost, it goes all the way to 249, which is a big, big difference. So firstly, make sure you are boosting. Okay, so whilst I'm boosting, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to press and hold my drift key, which for me is shift. So I'm going to boost and then press and hold shift. And I'm going to turn as I'm doing it. And you see how the flight lines start to shift. So if I boost and then just turn, it's hard to turn. Yeah? The ship is fighting me. It wants to travel in a straight line. But if I boost and then as soon as I press and hold drift, I can turn easily. And that's really the whole point of drifting. Yeah? Let's do that one more time. Boost, and then I press and hold my drift button, and it's easy to turn, and I can attack whoever is chasing me or whatever may be happening. I can go around the edge of the Star Destroyer perhaps more easily. Drifting is a fantastic way to outmaneuver your opponents. Once you've mastered drifting, then come and check out these tutorials on dead drifting, and things will get even more interesting in terms of maneuvers and the things you can achieve in this game. Right, I hope that really kind of answers questions on how to drift for you. If you've got any more questions, if anything's not clear at all, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer the questions directly here. Thanks very much for watching.